Today is January 12th, and we are in the second chapter of the Book of Proverbs. Today, verses 16 through 19 from the New Living Translation. Wisdom will save you from the immoral woman, from the seductive words of the promiscuous woman. She has abandoned her husband and ignores the covenant she made before God. Entering her house leads to death. It is the road to the grave. The man who visits her is doomed. He will never reach the paths of life. Now in these verses, a woman tries to tempt a man. Deuteronomy 5 lists 10 commands that God gave us. One command was, do not have sex with someone else's wife or husband. That's Deuteronomy 5:18. The woman in the Book of Proverbs refuses to follow this command. A man who goes to her is in danger. Solomon is teaching us about other wrong actions. Sometimes wrong actions are attractive. Sometimes evil thoughts tempt us. Sometimes we might think that God's law is not fair. Maybe the man likes the woman. But either way, he can't go to her. We must not do wrong things when evil thoughts test us. The devil even tested Jesus, Matthew chapter 4, verses 1 through 11. But Jesus did nothing that was wrong against God. God gives his wisdom to us. His Bible teaches us how we should live. If we turn from God, this is like leaving your husband or wife. When you became a Christian, you promised to follow God. Evil thoughts may still tempt you. Other religions may tempt you. Sex may tempt you. Do not break your promise to God. Jesus said, I am the way. The only way to the Father is through me. John 14:6. Even Solomon, who wrote the Book of Proverbs, turned away from God in the end. He had many wives. He had too many wives. Some followed other religions. With his wives, Solomon prayed to other gods. The Bible says that Solomon's actions were evil. 1 Kings 11, 1 through 13. We should learn from Solomon's mistake. God gave great wisdom to Solomon. Solomon taught wisdom. His Book of Proverbs still teaches wisdom to us today. We must follow God. We must desire God's wisdom. We must not be like Solomon when he turned away from God. Proverbs stresses that adultery is especially insidious. Adultery causes two people to break their vows made to God. Proverbs warns how easy it is to be seduced. And adultery leads to death. If it's not physical death, then it's the death of a friendship with parents, in-laws, and children. Today, movies reiterate the rationalizing refrain, if it's love, it can't be wrong. Unfortunately, the movies are wrong, and commitment trumps love. A friend shared this thought. Knowledge moves into wisdom when it's applied in obedience, according with the will of the Lord. So when the movies are on TV, when you see the two lead actors go to bed with each other outside of marriage, do you think to yourself, that is wrong? Should you think, that is wrong? And that's it. I'll be back tomorrow, but you can visit me at my website, renewedmindsets.com/wisdom for the day. If you enjoyed this podcast, do me a favor. Tell someone about it. Wisdom is for everyone, and this show is making you wise enough to know you need to share it with others. Until tomorrow, I'm Rick. I love you. See ya.